Hello, hello, hello. My name is Alana Jamel and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, today I am featuring a shirt that says, "You don't know me because you don't." Because this is a relatively new channel, but you'll get to know me. And on today's video, I am super excited because I mean, you've read the thumbnail or the title by now, so you know what I'm doing, but I'm doing lock extensions on myself and I am so excited. So this will actually be my third set of locks. I have had sister locks twice in the past and I cut my locks off so it's June now. I cut my locks off in December and I cut them off because I maintain my own hair. I am trained with sister locks to do them, and I maintained my own hair, and I was just tired of doing small locks. Like, I was tired of doing that on myself, and it became very time consuming. It was very overwhelming. It became stressful, and I was over it, so I cut them off. And I don't regret that decision, but I do miss having locks. Do I miss having sister locks? No. But I am going to lock extensions. So why lock extensions? Well, locks are for me. Locks have always been for me. That's never been a question. And I can't see myself committing to this free natural journey, nor can I go back to having a perm. Weaves are hot, they itch. Wigs are hot, they itch worse. That whole on and off thing, like, I don't know. I love like the idea of the variety, but like, it's not for me. I'm not that girl. I sweat like straight on my forehead. So like doing edges on myself is already overwhelming. So like putting on a wig, like laying down a lace front, which was like my dream of where I was thinking I was gonna go when I cut my hair off. I put on a cute little pixie wig. I'll enter some pictures because I was so cute. But I put on this cute little pixie wig and it kind of just made it very clear to me that wigs were not for me. I couldn't wear it for more than like 2 hours without just like sweating my behind off. So no. And I spent like $20 on that wig, so there was no reason why I would go and spend like $300 on a really good lace front. Not gonna waste my money anymore. So I decided to turn back to locks. My plan was always to go back to locks, but I thought I was gonna grow my hair out for a year. And when I cut my sister locks off, I was like overwhelmed at the fact that I had to spend days doing my hair at a time where I was unable to do and accomplish other things during that period of time. And then when I cut my locks off, what did I do? I spent days at a time every 6 weeks just as my regular sister locks retightening schedule to put braids in my hair. So were the braids cute and were they fun, having like the whole mix up in different styles and whatnot? Sure, but I was literally doing what I decided I didn't want to do anymore. So that was I use the word literally a lot. It's like one of my favorite words, so get into it. But I had like a whole mental breakdown the last time it was time for me to do my hair. I put in some crochet locks, insert pic, and then I took them out. I went to the pixie wig, insert more pictures because I was so cute. Then I was like, screw this. I had some Sealy braids and a head wrap. More pictures because I was real cute, but it was a mental breakdown. Like, I got to a point where I was sitting in my living room just like staring at a wall, dreading the fact that my hair needed to be done, having no desire to do it, being pissed that I had spent more than my allotted like 2 to 3 days braiding, but spent that time just being upset about it. And then like I still ended up having to go back and braid it. So today we are here for locks, okay? So I'm going to be documenting my journey of installing lock extensions on myself, and I'm so excited, so excited, so excited. So square one, the lock extensions themselves. So I decided when I made this decision, which was a while ago, I was going back and forth between goddess locks or lock extensions or waiting and growing my hair, which meant doing my hair for a year, which was a no. It was a no. So I was going back and forth forth basically between goddess locks and lock extensions. So goddess locks are more of the, think Lisa Bonet. Lisa Bonet was like the idea. Dr. Kari Williams, I hope I'm not butchering this woman's name because she's everything. She invented goddess locks, and she did it on Making Good. It like got real popular, and I always had in mind maybe that's gonna be the route that I go next, because I've grown my own locks out my head twice. I don't really care about people and their opinions on the spiritual journey, and I was one of those people for a very long time, but I'm over it. Anyways, then I went back and forth between that and lock extensions. So I was weary about lock extensions because I feared them like slipping out. Like I thought like that whole crochet method and whatnot, I am very fearful that they'll slip out. So I did research on research on research on research. I stayed up nights watching YouTube video after YouTube video, reading article on people's Instagram pages, searching hashtags, like everything that you could think to do. And I came across, I think her name on Instagram is like XO Annette with Fashion Dress. She has a technique where it's like a braid and wrap. So basically it's like you braid the hair on, and you braid the extension on, then you wrap some free hair, and then you like crochet all that together. So it's kind of, for me, that felt a little bit more secure. Now I worry about like moisture and things getting trapped in that braided like itty bitty portion, but I am going to go back and forth between both methods in my hair, kind of seeing what works for me. I may switch some things later based on like just the sturdiness, how I feel about it, but we're going for it. I've been doing hair for years and years and years, so I'm kind of like anti-paying for things I know I can do myself. The biggest thing that I'm worried about is the part to lock ratio on my head, but done a lot of research on that as well. I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be okay with this, and I think it's time that I just show you guys the lock extensions. So I at first thought that I was going to make my own lock extensions, so I made some, and I bought some hair off at Etsy. I got some platinum blonde. This was when I had my sister locks. I had dyed my hair like platinum, and then I had like color 27, and I was like, let me do some practice work, and I made 3 actually, but here are 2. I was practicing like changing colors. So we have the 27 going into the platinum. Look, I don't know what's going on. It's like coming apart. You see why I made 2. And then I did this one, and I'm seeing like soft spots. Making them wasn't my skill, and these both took me like, this one, I think this is the first one that I made. It took me an entire episode of Insecure to get this together. Look. Now maybe I was distracted from watching Insecure, but I think it actually took me the entire episode of Insecure. So I made these 2 locks, and I was like, I'm not gonna make all the locks for my head. My goal number was somewhere between like 100 and 120. So I ended up just finding a vendor. I did lots and lots of research. I found a vendor, and to make my own, to buy locks and then go from there. So, and I bought these locks. So I'm just gonna show you one bundle of theirs. They are 0.4 inches, 0.4 centimeters in diameter, and they are 8 inches long. So I didn't want to go with something super long. I'm not trying to, you know, be popping out here with the inches automatically. I am trying to do somewhat of a watching my hair grow journey and whatnot, but like, this is what they look like. I think they look great, honestly. I really do. So actually this bundle right here, we're gonna take 10 locks out of this bundle, and we're gonna do a practice round of coloring the hair because I do want color. And we'll see what happens. We're gonna get into dyeing this. You all are gonna follow me on my journey of trying to install these myself. Let's, you know, wish me luck. Like, let's just get into it, y'all. We're gonna start with dyeing. I may or may not take down and part my hair this evening. We'll see. I'm assuming a 4-day process, but then that'll be the last time I spend that type of time on my hair, and I am ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. So I bought bleach. We're gonna do a test run, see how it goes. If it goes well, we're gonna do all the rest of them, or maybe like half of the rest of them. Maybe alternate the color in my head, see how I feel about it. And then of the hair that I bleach, we're gonna do probably half of those watercolor rose gold, see how I feel about it, you know, test run first, go from there. And then we'll get into this install, girl. So like, just come along. I'm so excited. Like, I'm beyond excited. So let's get into it.